Hello, y'all. Happy Thursday afternoon. I wanted to come on here and talk about the recent shooting that happened in Jersey City and how the news is covering it, making the Hebrew Israelites look bad. And I find it interesting how the news is, I should know it's quite obvious now, the news always does this, how they're lying about it. Because the police there said it wasn't a hate crime, but mainstream media is advertising it as if it's a hate crime. And they're calling it black supremacist. That's what they're calling it. And see, this is why I fairly believe in turning TVs off. Now, I'm not saying that you can't go watch, your favorite show or whatever, or watch maybe some mainstream media to see what they're BSing about. But we gotta understand how they're trying to twist the narrative. And this is the reason why it's good for us to have our own sources of media. Like, us talking about it to each other and us telling each other about it. Right? Because we cannot trust this government. And I said that about any group. Any group who trusts the real government is a fool. So I'm coming here to tell people because I feel that in my heart it's what I'm supposed to do. That I'm supposed to tell you and wake you guys up. Because it's ridiculous. Like, I don't really believe in violence. I do believe in self-defense and sometimes revenge. And fire with fire, but that doesn't mean I necessarily condone violence. Meaning that I believe in an eye for an eye. I don't believe in just going places and shooting up places just because you feel like it. I don't push for that. I don't agree with that. But we have to be cautious about what the mainstream media decides to show you. Okay, guys, I want you guys to be cautious about that because we all understand how they edit stuff and show things. Because I was watching George Macon. You should go subscribe to his channel, please do. And I was watching him, and he played this video about one of the leaders. I forgot the guy's name, but he was supposedly a general in the Hebrew Israelites. Okay, and his exact words were, "We don't hate white people. God hates white people." And he says to white people, "You don't have to worry about us coming to burn down your towns and to harm you. We're not going to do that. We're not going to riot in the streets and do those different things." That's basically what he was saying. For the most part, I was just repeating his words for the most part. But notice something now, right? Don't be surprised if the mainstream media takes that footage and edits it up at the part where he says, and they'll stop it at the part where he says, "We don't hate white people, but God hates white people." More than likely, they're going to cut it right there, and that's it. See, this is the reason why it's good for us to control our own narrative. Because the image of black folks globally has not been protected. It's always been demonized, destroyed by white media. So much so that all the other groups see us as evil. When in all reality, and I'm not saying that all white people are evil. No, I'm not saying that at all. You might meet some out there, and you might find out. You might look in history and find out that, hey, there were some white groups out there that were trying to do things for black people, and the government did X, Y, Z. You might find that. I don't know of any. If any of you in here are white, I'm not coming at you guys. If any of you know of some white groups that were trying to do things to help out black folks, and maybe some today that are trying to organize and do different things, please let me know. Please, please, please let me know. You know, I love to learn. I don't come on here to shame nobody. If I was shaming somebody, I would say it myself. I don't come on here to shame nobody. I'm only speaking from my perspective at this moment. You know, tomorrow's another day. The next minute is another minute. I might learn other things, and another thought might pop into my head. That's how I am. Okay, but I feel like we really gotta know what's going on these days, and to really pay attention. Well, I mean just people in general, everybody, because everything is so socially engineered. All of these lies are socially engineered to make you believe them, whether it be to hate other groups or to go out and spend money. Because I really don't believe in any holiday. I really don't, honestly. Besides Juneteenth and maybe Martin Luther King Day. Those are the only two that I'll say, you know, I can do with these two. But for Independence Day, why would I celebrate that? I look so dumb doing that, and we as black people look so dumb and so brainwashed, because for a long time I celebrated it just because my family did. Now I don't, because I see what it is, and I see that we've never been independent. When was this country's so-called independence? What, July 4th, 1776? Okay. On that date till now, we were still slaves. At the end of the day, slavery still exists here, so I don't see how we're ever independent. I would never, never, never celebrate that. I don't. My family does their own thing, but I don't. Okay. Another one I don't do. I really don't even do Halloween, because to me that's kind of creepy, but that's kind of demonic to me. I really don't do Halloween either. However, one holiday I surely don't do, two of them I surely don't do. It's Thanksgiving and Christmas. Okay? Probably even Easter too, but I'll get to that one a little later. I don't do Thanksgiving, I don't do Christmas, because we gotta understand something. Those pilgrims, when they came here, right? They needed the help of the natives here to survive. Okay? And the natives helped them. And how did the pilgrims return the favor? By slaughtering them. That's what they did. Okay? Understand something. Wherever you go, you find the European. There has been death, rape, pillaging, all those things. So much so, where either the indigenous people are all gone, wiped out, or they're on reservations. Okay? You will find, think about this. In America, the indigenous people were the Native Americans, right? Or what they were called the Indians, right? Okay? Where are they now? On reservations. Okay? And today, I think they're either trying to establish, or they already have, a gas pipe that runs through their land. Okay? After they were supposed to be separate from America. Okay? And to this day, they're still fighting for their land and to be left alone, which this country always has broken every single agreement between those two, between itself and the natives. Look at Australia. You know, they have natives over there too, and they're having a hard time over there with the Europeans over there. All the evil. And I'm not coming at nobody at all. I'm just pointing it out and speaking from my perspective. Okay? That's all I'm doing, is speaking from my perspective. And I'm saying that, especially the black folks, we gotta watch what we put in our minds and what we listen to. Now, now let's move on to Christmas, okay? This just sounds like some pedophilia type shit to me, because that's my text. Because I don't understand this. Okay? Actually, this is America. Anybody who celebrates Christmas the way it is celebrated today. For one, if any strange person was to come down the chimney at night and come into your house, how would you react to that? I don't know nobody with some sense that would think that's okay. I don't know nobody that has good common sense would think that's okay. A big fat white man in red, white, and green, I think he has a black belt too, named Santa Claus, can ride his reindeer, land on your roof, come down your chimney into your house, leave something for your children and your family. How does that work? That sounds like a pedophile to me. That sounds like trespassing to me. Because think about this. If that would have happened in reality, how do you think the people in the house would react? Would they not be in their very good right to feel threatened and to want to defend their children and their kids? Would they not be in every single right to defend themselves and to think something's wrong with that? I think that they would. So why is it now we go out and the same thing, we go out and celebrate a holiday that literally happens? Okay? And this is why I say you gotta watch what they're saying to you in music and in media. Because think about this, it's a song. It says it's the most wonderful time of the year, right? But they don't tell you who it's for, right? They tell you it's the best time of the year. It's everything, right? Even with like Black Friday, from Black Friday till now, they tell you it's the best time of the year. You know, they start playing Christmas music so early, you know, like November, December, all of that stuff. It's the holiday season, right? Okay. But they don't tell you who it's for, because this is how they have you so brainwashed to the point where people go out, right, and they can't afford what they want to buy for their kids or for themselves or whatever. So what they do is they spend like billions, if not trillions of dollars on Christmas gifts, between flying here, going there, doing this, doing that, to the point where sometimes they gotta use their credit cards. Like, people don't get the trick game right here. Okay? You go out and do all of this stuff, right? You put lights on your houses and get all these fancy deals and get all this TVs, cars, whatever you want to get. Right? When in all reality now, you done bought all this stuff, some of which you probably don't even need. Okay? Now I really want to know. Don't you think that at some point, if you use your credit card, it's not free money. It's not free. So you buy something for Christmas, right? Now you bought it in November. Rank up the credit card, okay? Use the credit card to get this stuff. Now, maybe you're not done Christmas shopping yet, so here comes December. Here comes the next payment bill. You only pay the $25, whatever. Now, what happens to the rest of that money? It doesn't go away. No. It collects interest. Right? Whatever, 25% interest, whatever interest you get. So, now they have you locked in where you owe them. Okay? Not only what you paid, right? Now the interest. Right? See the trick game right here? This is why I would tell you right now. If you don't have the money, don't spend it. And I would say to you this. If you want to go out and get something for your kids, nothing's wrong with that at all. But I would advise you to tell you tell your kids not to believe in no Santa Claus, no none of that. You tell your kids, I went out, I busted my butt for this money to get you what I wanted to get you. And let them appreciate you for doing that, showing your love to your children. Don't go tell them about no Santa Claus. That looks just dumb. You know, you got people in houses or apartments without a chimney telling their kids, "Oh, Santa came down the chimney," which doesn't exist in that house or in that apartment, to give you a gift. Man, please wake up, people. And I'm saying it to everybody. Wake up. But let's get back to the shooting and whatnot. I would advise us to really be mindful of what we say to these people on their media platforms. Is the reason why it's called white media, because they control it, and they will spin the narrative any which way. Right? What I think we should do is go and support our media narratives. And when they come to interview us, we tell them nothing, unless we really have to. Okay? And let's not give them something that they could twist around. Okay? If we're going to talk to them, we got to say something that there's no way possible they could twist. No way possible that they could twist. Or what we'll do, we'll say, listen, if you want the truth, let's go to our media stations over here. Okay? And let's wake up the people. Because I don't believe in it. I told y'all, I don't believe in it. Democrat, Republican, I'm done with that shit. It's all to divide people. Keep you divided, keep you distracted. I don't do Democrat, I don't do Republican. I don't do neither of them. For black folks, it's all the same. Both of them are racist. All of it is racism, white supremacy. I don't fight for none of them. I vote for who has a black agenda. That's who I will vote for. And I'll be perfectly content with sitting out of the next election. On any level. On any level, I'll be perfectly content with sitting it out. Okay, y'all. I think that we have to get involved more politically and support those, regardless of skin color, regardless of where they come from, that has a black agenda that will do things for us. We should actually know what we should do? Make it profitable for them to have a black agenda. Because we spend $1.4 trillion in this country. We spend the most. Let's make our money do something for us. Like, Marianne Williamson, I would advise you to look her up and donate to her cause. I think it's due by tonight. I want to put money behind her. I have before, but I want to do something. I want to do what I can do to help out. Okay. Because, yeah. It'll be a full moon. And spirit has turned this we went to reach. They need to reach 12,000 donors by 12 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. And they're only asking for $12. So, you know what? If all of us put into something that would do good for our community, we do a whole lot better. Even if you put in $12, $1, whatever you can give, you'll do a whole lot better. Okay, and I understand this too. Sometimes, like even my family, I don't say nothing to them because a lot of times they're sold down the Democratic path. And I love my family members very much, but sometimes talking to them about it, so many emotions go through it. It's like it's pointless talking to them because they don't see it for what it is, or they accept it for what it is, not realizing that hey, things can be different. We were once kings and queens. Still are. We just gotta find out that's what we are. Okay? Because the world needs Africa. Africa doesn't need the world. All resources are there. Everyone's moving into there. I suggest we start moving into. Because one day I want to find my way there. One day I want to be right over there with them. I think that'd be the safest place in the world. But what I will say to our people, to black people, is wake up, realize what's going on. We need to wake up. Okay, y'all. I'm about to walk into this Tropics Places Jamaican restaurant in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. Go and support it. If you are in Jersey, please one day go and support it. Okay, y'all. Have a good one and have a nice day. I'll see you guys later, probably.